fierce rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Gators will kick this away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. So the LSU Tigers offense comes on the field first today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Florida Gators offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Oh, the pass rush gets.
Gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And we're able to get him down. The Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Looks like he's going to run it.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
He'll hand it off. What a move, and he's free. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the Gators have 1st and 10 here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught near the sticks. It's Connors. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set out at the 16. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get a deep shot to the left side? And it's hauled in way downfield. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man cover, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quick pass, the catch is made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And he pinned them inside the 5-yard line.
Pitch to the back. Jukes to get free.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the left side with a toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
He finds his man, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's caught. It's Connors. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The longer this drive goes, the more wear on this defense and specifically these pass rushers. The quarterback is carving up the defense, especially on key downs of this drive. And the pass rushers, you can see them. They look visibly winded.
So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And the Gators will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in pistol. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Robinson. He's found some room at the 45. Full set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Headed to the end zone. And he's in for the score. first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Connors. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And they wrap them up after the completion just short of the first down mark. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll give it to the running back. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Let's go over the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice.
Touchdown, LSU. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. First down and more. He's still running.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. 1st and 10 now. Clock running, final minute of the quarter.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He hands it to the back. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And as we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They bring the punter onto the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry out. They'll run it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Pass caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Trapped again in the pocket. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught for the completion.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Pounding away with the run game. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So they get nothing on the first down run, brings up second and 10 from their own 20. And now the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him there.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush gets home. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
trying for a fourth down completion. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Titans. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.